Come along with me as we explore the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. And we're checking out this rare special edition 1969 Dodge Charger. Enjoy this throwback and make sure to subscribe to our channel.
We have a 69 Dodge Charger RT SE special edition in the nice bright red color.
And what makes it so special?
Special, I call this car the more of a gentleman's muscle car, being the SE edition. Gives you some options that are a little more upscale, leather seats, wood grain dashboard. So it's a little more dressy than the normal RT, so I call it more of a gentleman's type of muscle car, but big, comfortable, more of a cruiser than a racer, I guess. But I'm more of a, I like the cruise, you know, look good, you know, so.
Okay, and then tell me, I mean, how many of these were made?
Charger production is about 69,000 total overall with the Charger RT, and get down to the SE model. We start adding in the optional AC and cruise control, what have you. It gets a lower number, probably in the 500 range for overall for this package, but so it's kind of cool.
What do you have under the hood here?
This car, being the Charger RT, if you have the RT model, every RT either has the 440 as a standard engine or the optional Hemi. And so most of the RTs are actually 440s. This is a 440 with the automatic package instead of a 4-speed, so it's a little bit friendlier driving. I rebuilt the engine back in 2005. Been working at Chrysler in the dyno area. I was able to rebuild it myself, so I did a pretty decent.
You rebuilt this yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get out of town.
I actually worked in the belt train area for a while, doing belt train work, you know. So I was very, very picky about the head work before I get the belt train where it should be, really, you know. So the engine actually idles very smoothly, but I was very picky about that. But so it does run really well. It's a stock setup. I did go with a different, of course, the aftermarket pistons and cam. It's actually, if it has a comp cam in there and the Keith Black pistons and what have you. But externally it looks all stock. It runs well. I have no idea about horsepower. The 375 is a factory rating on it, but maybe a little higher than stock, of course. But I'm not a horsepower guy. I'm more of a having it run properly, correctly, and well. But it does have the AC on it, so it's a little more busy because of the AC on here. The AC has quite a bit of weight.
This paint, I mean, it really pops. It's very much.
The paint is actually called. It's a factory. It's called bright red.
Really?
And what's kind of cool is this was built in December of '68. And what happened is this color here, Hemi orange, came out first in January of '69. So it went from kind of a bright red, they kind of mixed up whatever, and came out with the Hemi orange a month later after this.
Yeah.
So you couldn't get the Hemi orange in this model year. So it came out in '69, but in January though. A little trivia thing there for you. But
tell me about these tires.
These are actually the correct polyglass factory tires. And last time you may see a lot of guys do the polyglass tires with a trim ring here, and these are the brushed chrome wheels. Last time people get a wrong combination of trim ring and wheel, what have you, but these are actually the correct setup here. But so it works out pretty good. They don't drive the best, but they're original.
Yeah.
But
and they look good. They go nice.
They look good, yeah. But I do have different tires and wheels for everyday driving during summertime. But these are the correct wheel and tire combination for this car. But they're F70 14 tires, and these are old. These tires are probably 25, 30 years old. If you drive down the road, you hit a little groove in the road, it would do the old. It would follow that crack.
Right.
Where if you had radial tires, of course, they would ride over that crack. But these are known for having to steer quite a bit to drive, and you may have experienced that. But
So you had this car, and then you sold it, and tell me, what was that like?
Yeah, it was kind of funny. I had the car for 12 years, and a gentleman, I had 5 people who wanted to buy the car, and the one gentleman kept bugging me a little bit, and this gentleman had a story where his father had the same car, and he wanted to buy a car for him and his father to enjoy. When I decided to sell a car, we made the deal as far as pricing wise, and we sold the car, and my wife wasn't very happy. My friends were shocked. I did it kind of quickly, you know. But then last fall, he wanted to sell the car, so we made the deal to buy the car back, and my wife was pretty happy about that, to get the car back. But and my friends are like, yeah, cool, you got the car back, you know. You know what's this? There's a story behind that.
Really? What's the story?
Whenever you see a mopar, any mopar, like even a boneyard, if you see that sticker on there, that's a gold star. That means it belonged to an executive. But this car wasn't, though. No. But what I used to do when I worked at Chrysler in the one garage area, I used to prep the cars for the executives. nice to be the one to put the sticker on.
Really?
So I had some spares. So people who know what that is, other people walk by, oh, executive car. With that gold star on there, I could drive it any Chrysler complex. You drive in with that sticker on it, the guard will let you right on by.
You were the one who put this on?
I used to put them on, yeah. My boss had a little drawer with the stickers on there, so if you prep the car for an executive, he gave you 2 stickers. Well, I got a couple extras here and there, so I thought, I'll put them on my car. But so I've actually driven into one of the complexes with that on there. This car has the power brakes, but it's power drum. Yeah. Brakes versus power disc brakes. So if you want to slow down, you got to plan it. You got to stand on their brakes to get it to stop. Disc brakes actually give you more drag than drums. Right. But the drums work fine. They're 11-inch drums. They're actually manually adjusted drums, not automatic. More like a taxi cab brake, but they're heavy duty. It stops fine. You just got to make sure you plan your stops. That's all. But
watch the taillights ahead of you.
Yeah,
right?
but I got it where it runs smoothly, and I can idle along, and exhaust not being too noisy. It's pretty happy. And
just for those who don't know what Scat Pack is, can you just explain that?
The Scat Pack was more of a promotional idea that they came up with for Dodge to get the young buyers involved in the cars. The Scat Pack came out in '68, I believe it was, first off, and then they created a Scat Pack advertisement, promotion, and what have you. The next year, Plymouth followed suit with the Rapid Transit material also. It's all just to stimulate the interest for the young buyers, the hot cars, cool colors, icons they were using back then with the bees and the runners and what have you. So all fun stuff, good stuff, more for getting the younger crowd interested into the car.
Get that next generation.
Yeah, but go from the older folks to the younger folks and get them into the cars and buying cars and but it's all good stuff. Yeah. Bob Ashton, the managing member here, he invited me to come on out to the show, but he didn't tell me I'd be in the Scat Pack invitational display. So when I got here, I said, where am I going to be at? He said, well, up front. I'm like, well, up front, And he said, yeah, I'll just go up front, I could throw my grandkids in the back seat and go cruising, But that's what it's all about.
It
for me.
That is so true. All right, cruisers, I'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.